this planet and talk about it and said, you know what, this structure can't happen by itself. This mechanism can't function without an intelligent design, or whatever your argument is, but the reason behind it. Could we see it in the infinity of these oceans? Karachi is blessed to have these ports, brilliant ports. How many times do we look at the sea and say, wow, what magnitude? When did we have conversations like this? And in the rocks and the minerals, and the sea life, and the dolphins, and how they move. And here is one from the wildest temperatures, from the extreme temperatures, the penguins. जब फीमेल पेंगुइन अंडा देती है तो वो सर्दी में सरवाइव नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन मेल पेंगुइन के पैरों के ऊपर एक पॉकेट बनी हुई होती है और वो अंडा उस पॉकेट में जाके फिट हो जाता है और मेल पेंगुइन ऐसे ऐसे चलता है और हफ्तों तक ऐसे चलता है. And this is the time that the female penguin goes to hunt for more fish, goes to feed itself, और मोटी होके वापस आती है फीमेल पेंगुइन. और जब वापस आती है तो ये कई 100 पेंगुइन होते हैं, ये एक दूसरे को पहचान नहीं पाते, सारी एक जैसी होती हैं, सारे एक जैसे होते हैं, तो आवाज निकाल के पहचानते हैं ये मेरी वाली है. And that's how they come together again. Couldn't we see God in this? Couldn't we talk about these stories and say, hey, how does this function? Who teaches them this? Couldn't we see it in how the nature responds when we go wrong? In the tsunami that Japan faced, and in the quakes that Pakistan faced, and the world keeps facing. In the beautiful materials in deep inside the sea, how do these things grow? बड़ी मछली छोटी मछली को खा जाती है, लेकिन फिर भी समंदर से छोटी मछली खत्म नहीं होती. बड़ा जानवर छोटे जानवर को खा जाता है, लेकिन फिर भी छोटा जानवर जिंदा रहता है. That's his working. That's the way the nature operates. This beautiful ecosystem. Who tells them this? What is the network behind these animals flying in a formation? These birds, how do they communicate? We create a Wi-Fi network and we are amazed by it. But how does an ant drop a pinch of salt, sugar on the floor, and you'll see an ant crawl in and look at the sugar, and the next thing that the ant does is goes back and brings an army of more ants. How do they communicate? How does it function? And more, and I can go, and this is just a random search saying beautiful nature on Google, and this is what I came up with. And these amazing fruits, how do they taste so differently? How do they taste so amazing? And more, and in these horses and so many of these creatures, the wildness of it. No mention, no conversation, no understanding. Who brings them? Allah. Verses so much in nature. Quran first chapter. आँखें हैं लेकिन देखते नहीं हैं, कान है लेकिन सुनते नहीं हैं, महसूस करने का जज्बा है लेकिन महसूस नहीं करते, और हमने उनके दिलों पे कुफल बांध दिए हैं, ताले लगा दिए हैं, so that they're never able to see it because they picked that, they made that choice. Who teaches them motherhood? How does it function? I'm amazed at just these pictures and how the animal kingdom, how the creations around us love each other, take care of each other. And for those of you who have pets who've seen this, the Shaheens, and Iqbal is obsessed with Shaheen, 15,000 feet up in the air, and can look across 4 kilometers and find another Shaheen, can zoom into the world and look for that meat, look for that piece that it would like to come and hunt. How? Just because you and I cannot see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.